So you started going to the gym, and then one day you wake up, and all of a sudden you have no desire or motivation to go back to do it again. You are experiencing burnout. And today I will show you how to stay motivated and avoid burnout in any area of your life. Alright, guys, let's get it.
I said I feel invincible. It's 100 niggas in the spot.
Hey, hey, hey. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video will be about a very important topic that I'm pretty sure everybody has experienced this in any other area of your life. Alright? Today's topic is how to avoid burnout. And I'll help you guys out with this. So the only thing I ask for though is that you like the video just for the algorithm. Like literally that's all I ask. So what is burnout? Burnout is the state of physical, mental, and emotional exhaustion caused by the long-term investment in a emotionally and physically stressful activity. Alright? But the gym is really physical and mental too. Like that's something that people don't really realize, that it's just as mental as it is physical, okay? And many people experience burnout because they start going so hard the first few months or years, and they go hard, they're motivated, they see changes in their bodies, and then boom, all of a sudden they don't want to do it again, they hit a plateau, and it's really mentally draining. And that's, something that you gotta take into consideration when you start going to the gym, alright? Today, I'm gonna show you guys how to avoid it and how to stay motivated every single time that you go to the gym. Disclaimer though, you will have bad days and you will have good days. It doesn't matter what you do and how good you are at something. The bad days will always be there. And those bad days are the ones that will make you better. Those days develop the character. So embrace those bad days, alright? So first thing first, in order to avoid burnout, you have to constantly remind yourself the reason why you started doing such activity. Everybody goes to the gym for the physical changes, right? No one goes to the gym just because they enjoy going to the gym in the first place. Some people do. I personally liked working out. But my motivation to start going to the gym and working out was to see physical changes in my body. I wanted to look better. I wanted to look stronger, bigger. I didn't want to look scrawny anymore or like skinny fat. You have to remember the reason why you started, right? But what if it changes over time and you forget? You can do what I didn't do, which is the mistake I made, and this is how I actually burnt out from training at the gym and jiu-jitsu as well. So you have to write down the reason why you started something. And maybe put it in a wall somewhere where you can see it every single day, or you can see it often, right? Maybe in if you have a journal, I don't even know how to say that word. Anyways, a journal. Damn. Well, I'm an immigrant, so what can I say? You gotta understand that the why is the main foundation that will make you stay consistent and train and then do that activity in order to be great at it. That's the main thing that's gonna drive you to that next level. Because if you don't have a why, you don't have anywhere to go. You don't know why you're doing this, so you're just kind of going through the motions, and eventually it will die off, all right? Second of all, guys, rely on discipline, guys, not motivation, alright? Discipline, not motivation. Repeat it with me. Discipline, not motivation. You have to realize that sooner or later, you're gonna lose motivation. That's why you cannot rely on motivation, guys. Motivation is only short term. So once you get to that stage where you lose the motivation, like for example, you guys are like watching a motivational video and you just get pumped. Let's say every day before going to the gym, you start watching that motivational video and you get pumped, and then you go to the gym, you smash a workout. But then that motivational video is not working anymore. You don't get as pumped anymore. Or you only get pumped for a short time, and then when you go to the gym, it's not that good anymore. You don't feel like doing it. You feel like shit. You have to rely on something different. Motivation cannot be the main driving force for you to go do whatever you want to do. You cannot rely on motivation, all right? Because that's gonna go downhill eventually. Instead of being like, oh, well, I don't feel good, so I'm not gonna do it, or I will do it whenever I feel motivated, whenever I feel good about it. You know what's gonna happen is you're gonna do it, then you're gonna fall off, and you're not gonna be consistent, and then you're gonna see no progress. And when you see no progress, that's when you quit. That's when most people quit, all right? So you gotta think about that activity, about something that you have to do. You must do it. If you quit this activity because you didn't feel good about doing it, you will regret it. You gotta stay consistent, and you gotta be like, hey, this is what I have to do. I have to do this for my life to get better. I have to do this to improve my relationship with others. I have to do this to be successful in the area that I want to be successful in. I have to do this if I want to be good at this. So that's when you hear Jacko or like Joe Rogan, all these people preach about discipline over motivation, and that's the truth. Rely on discipline, guys. That's what's gonna drive you towards accomplishing your goals, all right? If you don't stay disciplined and you rely only on short-term motivation, you're gonna quit. You're gonna burn out easily. Discipline doesn't care about how you feel, doesn't care about how terrible of a day you had. Discipline drives you to keep going and going and going. Discipline prevents burnout. And that's as simple as that. All right? The third way to avoid burnout, guys, is to set clear goals. The more clear the path that you're going to, the easier it's gonna get to stick to it. When you don't have clear goals, you're kind of like going all over the place and trying this and trying this and trying this, and then you kind of like lose yourself. If you set goals, guys, you have something to look at and be like, okay, am I getting close to this? Do I have to switch things up? Do I do something different? But that's the only way that you can set, like, you can make it easier for you to stick to something. Why? One, if you set goals and you accomplish them, that just increases your motivation level. You'll get way more motivated to do that instead of just doing it without a goal, a set of goals that you want to accomplish, and just not getting any reward. What accomplishing goals does to you is that you get a reward for doing that. Whether you accomplish it sooner or later, once you accomplish them, you will feel 10 times better about yourself and about that hobby or going to the gym or whatever you're doing, all right? So set some clear goals, my guys. That's important. One mistake that I made throughout my whole like training time in jiu-jitsu and lifting at the gym is that I would put so much pressure on myself to be perfect that whenever I didn't meet those high expectations, I would just lose motivation, and it would just it became really bad, like mentally for me. So and another mistake that I made, guys, is I kept comparing myself and my progress to others, right? Everybody's path is different, and you have to realize that you gotta put this in your mind, my guys. Do not look at the other guy and be like, oh, if I'm not doing whatever he's doing right now, I'm definitely behind. That's the first mistake you can do. All right. Make sure that you enjoy and celebrate those victories, those accomplishments. One of the main mistakes that I made during my jiu-jitsu training, and competition and lifting is that I will accomplish a goal and I'll just, like right after, I'll be like, fuck it, let's think about a different goal. Let's think about what's coming next. It was never like, there was never a pause between that accomplishment and the next goal where I had time to enjoy it and like be proud of myself for doing it. That perfectionism and that like drive to accomplish goals can be really good, but it can be detrimental as well. So make sure you're enjoying those victories. Talk about it. fucking brag about it. Who cares? If people feel insecure about you bragging about your goals or accomplishments, they're not really your friends. They're not really part of people that you want to be around, because they just don't want to see you win. If you win something, if you accomplish any goal, brag about it. No, don't care about what people say. Enjoy it. Take yourself out. Go somewhere by yourself if you have to. Go enjoy it with your family. Do something, but enjoy it. Celebrate them. And then of course you jump into the next goal, because you don't want to just stay stagnant. You want to keep moving and moving and moving and moving, right? So enjoy those victories, guys. That's key to staying motivated. The fourth tip that I have for you guys is you have to remind yourself of the benefits that this activity brings to your life and to your mental health, to your physical health. So think about how your life would look like if you were not doing this activity or hobby. Think about it. Just kind of like visualize what your life would be like. For example, me, if I didn't train jiu-jitsu or lift the weights at all, like I would just, like now I'm visualizing it and I can see myself being out of shape, not confident at all, just super insecure. I would totally be regretting all the decisions that I made, like how I'm nothing, like I'm just unhealthy. I can see myself not being motivated to do anything else. I can see myself angry all the time, depressed. I can see myself stressed out. You think I want to do all that? Fuck that, dude. Shit. That drives me to stay lifting and training jiu-jitsu. Like I want those benefits in my life, because that's what drives me to be a better person. If you're never growing and you stay stagnant, what are you gonna accomplish? Personally, I don't believe that you can maintain something. Like when it comes to your life and mental health and the way you feel about yourself, I don't think there's any maintenance. I think it's either depreciation or appreciation of your character. If you stay stagnant, your character will depreciate. You will get worse because you get into bad habits, and those bad habits turn into worse lifestyle choices. So it's either you depreciate or you appreciate. You don't stay the same. All right, guys, think about it that way. If you quit your the activities that made you a better person and that gave you a bunch of benefits, and you quit it, your life will get worse, not stay the same. Think about it that way, alright?
Super nasty, but if we talking chops, I like 40 Glocks. If we talking blocks, we done spin a lot. If we talking ops, simple, making niggas pop. Crib